Good evening and welcome to Insight Nassau. I'm Danny McCue of Anton Community Newspapers. This month we're going to depart from our usual discussion of politics and punditry and focus a little closer to home. During the holiday season, thoughts turn to gatherings and celebrations. Good evening and welcome to Insight Nassau. I'm Danny McCue of Anton Community Newspapers. This month we're going to depart from our usual discussion of politics and punditry and focus a little closer to home. During the holiday season, thoughts turn to gatherings and celebrations. However, most of us are faced with the dilemma of entertaining without having much time to prepare for a party or gathering. Joining us to share their expertise and get us over what for many are the rough patches are Jack Clark, executive chef at the French Meadow Country Club in Great Neck, and Mark Fritzalowski, winemaker of the Pindar and Duck Walk wineries on Long Island's East End. Gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Now, Jack, last week we had opportunity to talk actually on the radio. And you told me a little bit about your background, kind of unusual. You began in the chef industry at Jones Beach. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh, my next door neighbors, they all worked there at the concession stand. It's 15 or 16 needed a job.
Right.
So I went down there and started as sweeping up outside at West Bathhouse, and then flipping burgers, doing fries, for the crazy masses that come in there for the summer. And then just went back the next year and worked near the Boardwalk restaurant across from the Boardwalk at Central Mall. And the chef called over for help, so they sent me over there just because I was, the guy standing closest to the phone. So they sent me over there, and I liked it. It was very interesting as being a big restaurant. It was fast-paced and a lot of action.
Now, did you get the feeling, right from the start, from flipping the burger and making the fries, that you were eventually going to be a chef, or was it kind of a long process?
It was a few years process. I knew that I liked it and enjoyed doing it. I made good money at it, working part-time. So I started going to college and really wasn't focused, going to Farmingdale for business. And I worked at the restaurant in Macy's at the Sunrise Mall. Used to be a restaurant there.
Okay. Worked
there, and the lady that I worked with said that they had a lot of talent. I should try culinary. So I looked into it, and here I am.
Now, with a background like that, most people, when they think of people becoming chefs, they think of, the classical cuisine, a background in French cooking. And first of all, as someone that's not in the industry, why is French cuisine considered the classical cuisine?
Because it is. It's the basis for cuisine today. Is all based on what Augustus Escoffier started, and the French. These great French chefs that you think about. Everybody that you see in the top restaurants are all basically classically trained, so they know that how the heat and different things affect the food. These guys at first brought this all together, and no matter what you do, you can't really get away from it. It's less roux and it's cooking with butter and flour and. We've come a long way in that aspect, but still the basic thing of roasting bones and using fresh ingredients and using the ingredients that are within your region that makes it regional cuisine. And that still stands.
Now, where did you study cooking?
I studied at the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, upstate.
Now, when you came in to that environment, tell me a little bit about. Now, here you're coming back. You're from Seaford originally.
Yes.
You started off at Jones Beach. You got the auspicious start at Jones Beach, and walking into the Culinary Institute of America for the first time. What was that like, and how challenging was it?
When I first went up there to look at the school, I was just overwhelmed. Because the only restaurant I've been in was Jones Beach restaurant. Right. I didn't really understand what it was all about, but I knew that I wanted to be part of it. And when I went there that day, I was to to register, to actually start classes. My parents drove me up, and we were in line, and there was people 45, people about my age, a little bit older, big mix of people in my class. And I wish that I would have had more classical experience or exposure before I went to school, because a lot of it was so new to me that it took time to really absorb it.